nieces and nephews, welcome back to Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And to my new nieces and nephews, welcome to the family. Now let's all play nice, cousins. Okay, today we are going to be making something that I fell in love with while visiting my son. He took me to an Asian food court. Just divine. And they had pandan, I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, pandan waffles. And oh, that was the best waffle I think I've ever had. And so I decided to search out recipes and tweak, and I found one I like, and I decided to tweak it. So if you give me a moment, we're going to do a flip and a swip, and we're going to get started. So we're going to make Auntie's Vietnamese Pandan waffles. Well, because they have coconut, some people call them pandan coconut waffles. So it does require coconut ingredients. So give me a moment, we're gonna get started. Okay, let's go over our ingredients. Okay, very important. I'm going to speak slow, and please don't ask me to type them in the description, guys. I am unable to do that. Okay, those of you that have been with me for a while, you know my ride and dies in here, day ones. No, I have issues. So what we're going to get started, we're going to use, y'all see my little notes? Now y'all think I can remember every recipe that I make? Heck no. These are my little cheat sheets, my measurement cheat sheets. Nothing but index card, and I cut them into strips. Okay. Our first ingredient would be 1 1/3 cup of tapioca flour. This is Vietnamese. You can use Vietnamese, Asian. To me, any kind of Asian tapioca flour. That's my opinion. 2/3 cups of Vietnamese rice flour. Okay. You can use Thailand, Taiwan, whatever you want to use, as long as it's rice flour. And make sure it's unglutinous. Make sure it's not glutinous, because glutinous does not do well in these waffles. They end up being really rubbery. So you want to make sure your Vietnamese flour is not glutinous. Japanese rice flour, do not use that. That is glutinous. So you don't want that. Okay? So you know what? I got to run my mouth. Let's start over. Okay. We got 1 1/3 of Asian tapioca flour, tapioca starch, my apologies. 2/3 cups of Asian flour. Make sure it's not glutinous flour. Definitely don't use Japanese glutinous flour. It has glutinous. 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour. 1/2 cup of unsweetened coconut. 1 egg white. 1 whole egg. 2 tablespoons of oil. 1 1/3 of full fat coconut milk. Now this is if any Asian dish that I don't care what it is, any Asian dish that I need coconut milk for, I like this brand. Okay. 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of white sugar and 2 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda. Not baking powder, baking soda. And this is the baby, star of the show. This is pandan extract. We're going to be using about 2 to 3 teaspoons of this to see how to the green that you want it. I like mine's pretty and bright. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to sift our flours together. I don't want to knock over anything because I already knocked over the oil once. We're going to take our flours. Little housekeeping over there. With our tapioca starch and flour. taken all of that. Here's our all-purpose flour. Okay, we're going to be sifting this together, okay? I'll be right back when this finished. Okay, we have all of those sifted. Now what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and put in our shredded coconut. And we're going to just whisk that together, fork it together, just as long as you get it blended. I'm going to make a little hole in the center. Okay, we're going to put that to the side. Now we are going to blend our coconut milk. Now you be careful when you go buy your coconut milk and you get it in the can. Be careful that you don't pick up the can that say coconut cream by mistake, okay? Make sure you get the can that say coconut milk, all right? Now we're going to blend in. We're going to put our egg in, our 1 whole egg. We're going to add in our egg white. A little housekeeping over there. We're going to blend in our sugar. And we're going to add in our oil. Little housekeeping. Now we're going to blend this until it's nice and smooth and it's nice and creamy. Okay, now we have our coconut milk mixture, nice and smooth and creamy. Now we're going to just add this to our flours. Little housekeeping over there. And we're going to blend this. Now, the thing about this mix, smooth and creamy, but it's okay if you see little bitty lumps. That's quite all right, okay? We're not perfect patty over here. Now, the thing about this batter also, same thing I always tell you guys, if it's on the side of the bowl, it ain't what? It ain't mixing. So you want to scrape the side of your bowl and get all that goodness off the side of the bowl, okay? Okay, now I have that. I'm going to start off with 2 teaspoons of pandan extract. And just grease your spoon a little bit. That way your extract will come out really pretty. Now I'm going to see how I like that green. And if I'm satisfied with the green color, I'll leave things alone. It's all in the shade you want. See, this is the perfect green for me. Gotta use this one. Okay, got them on. And I'm going to mix this. And see, you see it does have little teeny weeny lumps. That's okay. Okay, guys. All right, now, a little housekeeping. Okay. Gonna break this down to the side of my bowl, scrape all that goodness off. Little housekeeping. Now, this has to rest room temperature for 1 hour, okay? So I will see you guys in a flip and a swip. 1 hour for me, but for you, it's a flip and a swip. Okay, we have our batter. It's been sitting for an hour, so I'm going to give it a little stir. I love the smell of coconut and I'm waiting on, this is my belt. Look, I broke my top. Ooh, yeah. You know that me and that OCD may not like this because it's irritating me. Okay, we got that. So we're going to let that heat up. When my light turns green, we'll be ready to bake. Not bake. I have my pan and we'll be good to go. All right, I got my green, got my light on. Woohoo! Little shaky, shaky. And I use my ladle, whatever y'all want to call it. And I'm just going to get a little scoopy scoop. I'm making a mess on this side. Drippity drops. Okay, and I'm going to leave that alone because I have it all the way up to max. And I'm going to let that baby cook. Okay, we're going to get out. Look at that. See how pretty that is? Get down closer. Look and see how pretty that is. Oh, and it smells so good. It smells just like a donut. I'm going to lift this one up. Slide it over here. And we're going to continue on with my next couple, and I'll be back. All right. Okay, we are done. That batter made 4 large Belgian waffles, Belgian style. So what I'm going to do, this is how they did it in the Asian market, and this is the only way I like to eat them. But for my fellow diabetics out there, eat half, okay? All right, now you compare these with any type of protein of your choice. It doesn't matter. And these can be served for breakfast. These can be served for breakfast. They can be served for dinner, brunch, and I'm going to show you how to serve them up as a dessert. I'm going to take my beautiful, oh, it's going to smell so good. Okay, and I'm going to get my ice cream. And I have, this is my Breyer's Carb Smart ice cream. So I'm going to, my little rounded scoop. And what I'm going to do now, I have some pistachio cream. Now, I don't find these in the store, and I'm not going through all of that to make it. I'm not parading down nuts and all that stuff. But this is a really good brand. This is Turkish pistachio cream. I ordered them from Amazon. No, Amazon ain't paying me. Okay, and I take some of my pistachio cream and I just drizzle it. Now, my finished touch. Oh, I love these things. These are freeze-dried dragon fruit bits. And you know, I just put a little bit on here. You really can just sprinkle them around. on your waffle because you're going to eat it like that. For anesthetic purposes. I tell you, honey, if they wouldn't mess me up, oh, I could just eat these. I like to put these on top of my ice cream. Again, you can't get them in the store. I have to order these as well. There's so much stuff you have to order because the stores don't sell them. Okay, and here we are. Voila. Here is our Pandan waffle, our vanilla ice cream scoop, and some pistachio drizzle, and our freeze-dried dragon fruit pieces. Doesn't that look pretty? Thank you, nieces and nephews, for hanging out with your auntie and assisting me in prepare these pandan waffles. Again, like I said, they're great by themselves. You really don't have to put anything on top of them. They're just that doggone good, okay? Pairing with, if you want a protein, pairing with the protein, they can be served for breakfast, brunch, lunch, dinner, whatever. And this is the way I like to have them as a dessert because that's the way they served it to me at that market. And I'm telling you, oh, ever since I had one, I can't indulge in them, okay? But anyway, thank you guys so much. Until the next upload, go be you, go be great being you. Hugs and kisses and lots of love. See you later. Bye.